multiplayer, and another one could pick up that one, fill it up, and come to me instead of me running all the way back to the farm. But right now, all my field is close to the slurry, the cows anyway, so I really don't need it. So it's pretty sad. I just lost 7,000 euros. Okay, let's go get it. I don't know if I need this one actually. Need this big tractor. Oh yeah, I bought another tractor actually. I bought it on sale. Also need to repair all my equipment. I'm not sure how you do that in Farming Simulator 22. I think you might have to drive every equipment down to the shop and repair it, or buy a repair building and place it, and then drive to there to repair it. In the old game in Farming Simulator 19, you could just go into the list of equipment you have and then push repair. It was a little more intuitive. But I guess they, just stepped up in the simulator part of the game. So let's see here. 15 cubic meter of shit and pay to fertilize our fields. At least it's free. That's the important thing. And I think, let's just check it out here. I think I need to change the setting somewhere. But that probably also means that I have a setting on where when I'm using a worker, I'm actually not using any of the seeds or the fertilizer or anything like that, which means when I need to use it, it's always when it's not full, but it has something in it, so I don't have to think about always going down to the shop and get something. Okay, let's see how it works. I think it's pretty easy. Luckily, it's just filling up with shit. And still have 21,000 slurry. So we got plenty of, shit. Oh, sorry. You don't mind me. It's not like it's my farm, so just walk where you want to. That's sure. So now all the now all the neighbors gonna hate me because I'm driving out shit on my fields. Okay, let's see here. How much does it use for? I think I'm just gonna drive right through. Maybe try and see if I can't. Blah, 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 blah. Brown gold, baby. It's actually not using that much. I stopped just a second too soon. I'll have a little bit of strip that I didn't get any shit on. Slurry. Sorry. Oh, maybe I should do this. To actually get the full game. Sorry. I forgot. Okay. I forgot. It's not so pronounced on the field. It's actually a little hard to see where you reached when it's brown on brown. But when it's on golden brown, it's okay to see it. Okay, let's try and put a worker on it, because I feel like if I put a worker on it, it's gonna stay on 75% down. But you can't see that. Right there, just behind the community goal. 75%. If I put a worker on it, it stays on 75. So I have a setting I need to do something with. Right now, I actually need to get rid of some of my slurry because my slurry tank is getting full. So I better just, you know, do this myself. And luckily, these fields aren't that big. So. I'm not gonna turn it off. Just gonna drive over it. That's perfect. Now look at this. Fertilized our field with our own poo. Oh crap. Well, yeah, it's crap. I know. Okay, let's turn it on. Oh, oh, oh. There's a little bit of overlap, but it's okay. It's just poo. Everything come down to poo. Okay, so if I'm you know, not being too conservative or save it. Oh crap. I need to go back a little bit here. I could easily use these 15.5 cubic meters of slurry on these two fields here. That's going to be a little more, and that's also overlapping here. If I'm using it on a bigger field, I'm actually gonna get more out of the free poo. But if I'm just using this as like a way to get rid of the byproduct of having cows, which is slurry. I also think we have manure. I'm not sure. Let's look. I can't remember. Do I get both of them? Actually, I think the slurry is the only thing. Okay, so don't get manure. I wonder which animal to give me manure. I think they have a manure spreader. Okay, let's get that, you know, one little dip of something we didn't get over here. Let's see if we can get the little field with the last of the slurry. Yep, perfect. Okay, let's move the... Okay, 66%. I feel like that's a little better than what we did last time. It's just... Okay, and also bought a bigger header for this one. I think I could... Oh. Yeah, let's just put it there. It's fine. Put it on storage. I don't need the money right now. So if I could wait until somebody has like a sale on. Hopefully... Oh, what? Oh, you did another chili thing? Ugh, you got too many points. But at least I'm happy that you're... At least I'm happy that you have something to use your point on now. Points on. Let's see here. Then... And let's try not to show the messenger. Oh. Okay, sound is on, so it's a cat video. Are you guys ready? Okay, I'm just gonna take a little sip of the water because if the one of the rules is and I can't drink anything for like 2 minutes or 5 minutes or whatever, I need water now because I'm getting a little dry in my throat. Okay. Okay, ready. You know what? I think there is sound on this one. It's not showing. Can I reset this one? I need to figure out 2 seconds. I need to figure out why there's no sound on it.
Plain sight. Watch as this dog thinks I'm a candle. Oh, please, sir, please, sir, please, sir, give me a piece of your pizza. Say this, Penelope. Investing in catnip before it was legalized was the wisest decision I've ever made financially. I agree, Matthew. I just wish my brother Wayne would have done the same. Hello, and welcome to Target. All right, the humans have left the room, so I'm just gonna squeeze in the bowl here. And when they drop in the new goldfish, old Ginger Snap will be waiting. What if they bring back a snapping turtle? I saw lace, so that's what I did. I need to speak to a manager. Oh, jeez, I don't work here. I can't reach the fancy feast on aisle 9. I will find you, and I will vomit behind your bed. Terry, do you always get naked to use the bathroom?
Okay, I skipped it. I messed it up there. Oh, there was only like 2 things left.
Watch as this dog thinks I'm a candle. Oh, please, sir, please, sir, please, sir, give me a piece of your pizza.
Damn it.
Say that.
There's only like 1 left. And then I messed up. Okay. I don't have a chance. That's the game of the rules of the game. So we got a, and maybe that's fitting. We got a fat cap Caribbean curry with Scott bonnet pepper sauce. With Scott bonnet in it. Then we have the Baba Boy. That's from the last stream as well. And then the Lethal Gator. Then we have the Howling Monkey. And then we have the crushed Scott bonnet pepper sauce. I know that's a lot one. The monkey one. Okay. I actually think that's... I bought a new one of these because it's actually pretty good. But it's also, I think, maybe the hottest one. I also got some new ones. I got some, I think... Got some more monkeys, howling monkeys. But I think this is the hottest one. Also have some more gator. But I think this is the hottest one of the gators. I think. But we're going to figure it out when we open. I don't want to open all of them because then I have like 12 hot sauce open. And I'm never going to be able to eat them all before they go bad. So yeah, I'm kind of also trying to think of the environment. I think I can empty this in a spoon. And it's the last of the last. Oh, there's another spoon in this one, I think. Okay, I hope you're happy now, Mr. Sluck. Oh, that's loud. Oh. Sorry. Cheers. Yep. That's hot. Yeah, definitely hot. Maybe maybe it's a little stronger than it used to be, because if it's like the bottom. Ooh, whee. Yeah, I think this is definitely the strongest one, but it also has a lot of taste. but it also have a lot of burn. Okay. Okay. I think I'm going to sweat a little bit again. Den er stærk. Det er den. Jeg har virkelig lyst til at drikke den lige nu. Men sådan er reglerne nu engang. And it's actually so strong that I forgot I'm actually speaking English today on the stream. Well, it doesn't help when you guys are writing in Danish. But yeah, I want everybody to feel welcome, you know. And I haven't stopped people in the past if they were writing in Danish. But I haven't, you know, said you're welcome to write in Danish. It makes it a little easier for you guys. Oh my god, it's still burning. I can feel it down here now. Yeah, definitely strong. I think I need to eventually, I think, buy something a little stronger. Dalek, no. Dalek, I can't remember if it was Dalek or if it was Silent that asked, "Can I send you like a hot sauce?" And I was like, "Sure." And Silent is my cousin in real life, so it's okay for him to send. I'm not gonna give you guys my private address, and I don't have a PO box yet. Anyway, so yeah, it's a little hard. But maybe if you want to, if there is a hot sauce you really want me to taste or use, maybe you could, like, I don't know, donate some bits and then send me a link, and then I can order it online if we have it in Denmark, of course. Problem is if you don't have it in Denmark and you're not from Denmark. But I feel like we do have most of it, because a lot of these hot sauce are like Caribbean. And I'm not even sure is the Scotch bonnet pepper. Is that like a Caribbean chili pepper? Because then it would make sense that all of them is called something. Thank you, Mr. Slug. Okay, let's see here. I think if I'm doing this conservatively, I can do it with the last of the slurry and then refill. Yeah, you like that, huh? Oh, maybe not. And I need to refill the last one, or I can just hire a worker. It's cheating a little bit, but... Oh yeah, yeah. You're mean brother. You are making it hurt for me. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. 4%, 3%. Oh, something I didn't harvest. Oh, never mind. 1%. Oh yeah, I did it. If I cultivate that bit of non-harvested crop, it's going to just reset, so you don't have to redo all the work you've done on that part. So that's just gonna be slowly. It's no problem. I don't wanna get the. Have you forgotten? That chili there is still. Has there been, like, I need to do a timer It's been more than 2 or 5 minutes, right? I can drink something now. I feel like. Yeah. Cheers. How are you doing, FIFA? Oh. Yeah. I when I get like more when I get more you know, what is the word I'm looking for? When I get better at tolerating these Scott Bonnet chili pepper hot sauces, probably need to step up. But it says it's in the hot one. I'm actually not sure. Scotch bonnet pepper. They look like this. And on the Scoville scale, it's between 100,000 and 300,000. Heat, it's very hot. So it's not. I'm not faking it. You know, with the hiccups, I hope that shows it's. You know. Ej, hvor fantastisk, FIFA. Tillykke med det. Det er fandme i orden. Dejligt. Det er jeg glad for. So I'm not kidding when it's hot. I'm not sure if we can. I don't know. If we take like jalapenos. I don't know how to stay. Oh, never mind. A jalapeno is between 4,000 to 8,500. And the Scott bonnet was 100,000 to 350,000. So it is strong. So yeah, just so you know, I'm not trying to say that if you don't believe me, but it is kind of hot. Oh, and the music fits. Caribbean. No. Okay. Okay, so we fertilized. Then I'm going to use this one. I'm not sure if I think I can use it at another point. But this one I think gives like 2% or something. It's not a lot, but you know, mulch. I'm not sure what it is in Danish. I think it's, you know, it's like ripping up in the roots and cutting the small stems above. You can see there's kind of like a little bit of stems over the ground. Just cut that up before you cultivate. And we can use a worker for that. And that's just gonna destroy the topping, if you say it like that. Destroy the topping and making that into like a fine mulch, and then you can yeah, maybe it's just psychological, you know. But it's also still like what 2 weeks, 3 weeks to the 3rd of October. So there's a little time yet to kind of figure out how much problem the foot is gonna do. Oh, thank you, Fever. That was nice of you to say that. Cheers, Nesby. Skål. Ah, you thought about that for a second there. I got this new funny little game. It's on cooldown right now, but it's called oh, I didn't do that right. There it is. It's called Don't Laugh in Chili. It's a try not to laugh challenge. I'm doing the challenge, and if I lose, I'm going to take a little spoonful of these chili sauces, and Mr. Slug just used it 2 times. The first one I didn't laugh because he sent me a video he sent me Wednesday, so yesterday. So I actually didn't laugh because I've seen it once, but it was kind of funny. But I didn't have the element of surprise, and it's normally where I can't kind of control my laughter per se. Okay. So if I remember, we fertilized, we're doing the mulching, and then we can cultivate. And I actually have a tractor here ready with a cultivator. Yeah, John Deere. And I just checked, if you didn't know, you didn't see that, I mean. The Scott bonnet pepper, which is kind of the peppers that's primarily used in the hot sauces I have. A Scott bonnet peppers, and they are on the chili scale. I can't remember what they called it now. It's a 100,000 to 350,000. So it is hot. It is hot. I actually think nice by this one. I actually think you tasted when you were here, and we had lasagna. I think. Okay, so let's check that. Oh, sorry. Yes, and I think that tool I'm using there, that's doing like a surface preparement of the dirt. Yeah, and it tastes really good, but it's also kind of strong when you eat it with nothing else but the hot sauce. So it pulls up small stones, and all the small stones you could kind of like push down into the ground again with a Dremel. So that's the next step when he's done cultivating, and we're going to. I think I need the weight in the front of this one, because I feel like I'm not turning as good as I want because of the weight in the back. So let's just put the weight on the front here. Yeah, it tasted really good, but I'm done streaming in about an hour-ish. So if you want to do some arc or something funny after this, of course we need to make some food, but I'm game. We got a worker that's blocked. Who's that? Maybe not. Anyways. Yep. Sure. Cool. I can also start the server for you if you want to. If you want to go ahead already, if you're ready. Just sitting and waiting. I also think Mr. Slug can do that. On this field over here, the one I just bought, it's probably going to be big stones, which I have to remove with the stone collector. Okay, so that slurry tank is full. Oh, now they're blocking each other. That's just typical, right? Slurry. There it was. Oh, that chili just hit my stomach. I'm glad you can't hear that. Nope. Oh yeah, that's where I drove. I destroyed some crops there in the corner. But it's fine. It's fine. Ah, yeah, cozy. Ooh. How about sad for me? You know, stomach is a little upset, maybe. Nah, it's just chilly. It's the way your body says thank you. Then isn't that what Chili Klaus always says? Oh, it's just the body saying thank you. You know, the body wants chili. Or not. You know, I wonder how, you consider chili like a spice, of course, but it's also, that's a horrible number, that one. Like spices, but I wonder how, if I was, a Stone Age man and I was wandering around in the forest and found these, ooh, they look pretty, It looks something like you could eat. And then, I took one and I just, okay, I'm just gonna taste it a little bit. And then it's just starting to burn and starting to, I was like, I'm not gonna eat that. But I wonder where it started to be like, okay, maybe it's because they didn't have anything else to eat. So it's kind of like, okay, you got to eat these because that's what we got. Or something. I'm actually not sure what they were thinking. Or maybe somebody thought, what if we take this really strong thing and put in with the stew we're making? With some mammoth meat and other ingredients, potatoes maybe. or these root things that we don't know what we want to call yet. Because when did it decide to call it potatoes? I don't know. Did he even call it potatoes when they found them, or just like these eatable rocks, maybe? Or because, you know, Stone Age talk. It makes sense, right? Okay, so I think we have slurry enough for the big field also. Maybe. No. No, we took 15,000 before. I'm overlapping a little bit here because I can't see where I went. But I think we have enough for this field. Definitely. Oh. Ah, damn it. I hate it when I miss a little bit because my OCD can't handle it. So I need to do something about it. That's gonna cost us a little bit extra slurry. Slurry. It's a funny word. You say it like this, it's extra funny. Okay. That's not too bad, I feel like. We use like 85% on that field. Let's see, I think I can almost fill this up again. And then we can slurry up whatever we can do on that field and then put a worker on it. Then we're gonna pay for the slurry, but I figured if we're paying for fertilizer anyways, why not let it be slurry? Let's see how much we can. Can't you guys figure out how to play along without getting in a fight? These guys are too much, man. Okay, so yeah, move along, nothing to see here. So this field is kind of like half done now, because now we need to, I think we need to Rommel it. Not sure if I could wait on doing that for after I have sown, because I think I need to Rommel it again after I sown it. So let's try. I didn't actually test that. Okay, so this one is like half full. That's what we have, and then the cows is of course producing more slowly, but don't think I have enough. I probably need to fill the pasture with cows before. Oh, we got a chili don't laugh challenge again. Okay. Just a second. Let's just put some workers on here. I need to empty the. I lost the English word. My tasker. Harvester. Damn. So let me quickly do that. Do you have? Oh, you tried to send a link. I'm guessing. Because actually, I don't know why I can't see it. What you're trying to do, but I believe it's probably a link. Are you on the Discord? You can just put it there. Oh, you're not using that. Okay. So how do we do it then? I guess it's because you have a specific funny video that you think is just gonna crack me up, and then I have to eat the chili. Mr. Slug, can you see the link? Otherwise, maybe send it in a whisper to me. If you okay, but I also I think you can, if you write if you click on my name, I think you can whisper it to me. I think. I don't think we need to be like friends or anything if you want to whisper. Okay. Okay, so it just, so you can't see links. I thought the moderators were going to be able to see links. I'm not sure why I thought that, but I wonder if I can change it so you can send link, but it has to be approved by the moderator. I don't know. Was that you, Mr. Slug, with a link from Fimusen? Yes, it was. And let's just pause it. Good. Okay, just a second here. Okay, that one is working. That one is emptied. So let's make that drive on like so. And do we don't have any more tractors? Well, we can. Yep, thank you. And just set this to seed. I think. Actually, I don't think I can seed yet. If we look at the planner. Nope, we can't seed anything yet. We have to wait till tomorrow by seeding, so that's fine. Then we can just make these work. Work. So that's fine. Make the red tractor the slurry tractor. Okay, let's do it. Okay. Let's turn it up a little bit because before the sound was pretty low. And let's go.
Du havde ikke rigtig læst den, det var du for gammel til. Så nu kommer der en her, og om ikke andet, så siger vi det til ære for dig. Nu skal jeg lige finde den her. Fordi... Er I klar?
Ja.
Godt. Alle børnene fik sperm i munden, undtagen Lis. Hun fik kun tis. Gik jeg over grænsen der?
Det var ikke sjovt.
Nej,
Altså,
det synes måske heller ikke, det var sjovt. Altså,
Nej.
det var ikke, altså, ja. Og så gik du også over grænsen.
Ja.
Og specielt i aftenshowet. Hvad tænker du på?
Nej, jeg skammer mig.
Det er klart.
Nå, godt. Jeg må helst slå jer over fingrene.
Ja.
Nå, du sagde jo tidligere, at du havde ikke rigtig læst den, det var du for gammel til. Så nu kommer der en her, og om ikke andet, så siger vi det til ære for dig. Nu skal jeg lige finde den her. Fordi... Er I klar?
Ja.
Godt. Alle børnene fik sperm i munden, undtagen Lis. Hun fik kun tis.
Prøv at det var ikke joken, der var sjov i det der. Det var 100% den der sådan... Hvordan kunne du overhovedet få dig selv til at sige det der i aftenshowet? Fordi det der var jo bare... jeg ved ikke helt, hvad jeg synes om jokes om børn og sæd og sådan noget. Anyways. Jeg grinede. Ikke så meget af selve joken, men jeg grinede af videoen. Så det må jo være det. Fimusen. Jeg tager lige noget at drikke inden. Jeg må sige, den her, det var den Mr. Slug meldte. Howling Monkeys. Så har vi en Papa Boy. Den er faktisk rigtig god. Den kan jeg godt anbefale. Så var der en Fat Cat Caribbean Curry. Og den er også med Scott Bonnet Pepper. Så er der en Lethal Gator. Og en Crushed Scotch Bonnet Pepper. Så den er rent faktisk bare most Scott Bonnet Pepper. Sådan uden noget alt muligt der, tror jeg nok. Der er faktisk 8% vitamin C i. Hvad siger du, Fie? Jeg kan ikke engang holde dem alle sammen op på en gang. Jeg tror måske, jeg skal have taget et billede af dem, og så skrevet et nummer over dem. Hvis ikke det skal være den samme som Mr. Slug. Den hvide. Den Lethal Gator. Den smager altså også godt. Udover den er stærk. Nu er det ikke sikkert, at jeg hikker lige så meget den her gang. Fordi nu hikkede jeg jo af den første. Og jeg skal huske at ryste den.
Hi! Again!
Hi.
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 Shit, den var høj. Scared the living F. Hi, Cozy. Welcome home. Ja, cheers. Altså, hvis det er en stor ske, så er det jo en... Nej, det er en teske. Skal jeg sige. Hvis du har en stor teske, vil det jo være en ske. Men ja. Jeg tror ikke, den får mig til at hikke den her gang. Men... den brænder altså også godt. Jeg tror også, det er den her, hvor der er noget cayennepeber i. Vinegar, salt, red habanero, red Scotch bonnet, jalapenos, water, garlic, cayennepeber, key lime juice, salt, garlic, crushed red pepper, black pepper, onion powder, and celery seed. Can't see the There's actually a lot of ingredients in. I can't. Can you read that? Not at all. I can't make it focus. Focus. Nope, I can't. It's hot. It's burning, but it's also tasting good. It's a good hot sauce as well. I think I need to make a list. Maybe post it on my Discord channel, because it's actually tasting rather good. Okay, a little hiccup. And some air.